Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Drew back here with Drewber, giving you that daily report about driving for Uber. Little rhyme there for you. Anyways, I didn't end up driving last night, so I was gonna do this video today as a little kind of like brief breakdown of what I've made for the week, how much I've driven, and that type of thing for this video. Probably not going to be as long as some of my other videos, but it's just going to be a kind of a quick breakdown of the week driving, not including Friday. So this is going to be Monday through Thursday, and I didn't even drive on Thursday, but since I drive at nighttime, the days, I start at one day but end in the next day, so the hours are kind of different from my personal when I'm telling them on the video. But these numbers that I'm about to say are directly from the app, so that's where I'm getting this information from. And so I just broke it down daily, how many hours I worked, how much I made, and how many trips I did. This week I didn't really calculate the mileage that I drove. This next week I'm gonna do that and keep a little bit more tabs on what exactly I'm doing. But for this week, I started out on Monday. I drove 4 hours and 52 minutes. I made $136.77, and I did 11 trips. For Tuesday, I drove 5 hours and 53 minutes. I made $115.01, and I did 13 trips. So Tuesday from Monday, I drove an hour more basically, made $20 less, and did 2 more trips than I did the previous day. So you can kind of see how it's not really consistent with trips, how much you make and how much time you work. So then Wednesday, I did 10 trips. I worked for 4 hours and 57 minutes, and I made $144.30. And then Thursday, which I didn't drive last night. Today's Friday. I didn't drive Thursday, but the Thursday calculation is from Wednesday carrying over into Thursday. So, anyways, I drove 2 hours and 22 minutes. I made $67.23, and I did 4 trips. So, for the total for the week, I drove 18 hours and 4 minutes. I made $463.35. 33.99 of that 463.35 was tips. So I made $33.99 in tips in those 4 days, and I did overall 38 trips in those 4 days. So if we want to break that down to what I averaged out for the week so far, I just rounded. So I did $463 divided by 18 hours is what I drove or worked. That came out to 25.7 dollars an hour. So I made a little over $25 an hour, which is what my goal is. And I don't have that dollar per mile amount at this point because I didn't really record how many miles I drove. I could probably figure it out, but I don't really want to take the time to do it at this moment. But anyways, and then if you want to look at it a different way, we can look at it how much I made per ride. And that might be a little bit better way to look at it when you're looking at the mileage, how many miles you're driving. But that number would be $463, how much I made, divided by the amount of trips, which was 38 trips. That came out to $12.18 a ride. So that's the breakdown of this week for me. That's not including gas. I think I did fill my car up twice, and next week I'll keep better track of that too, to kind of give a more accurate depiction of how much I am actually making and what the actual numbers are for the week. And I'll actually do it from Monday through Friday, just so everyone can see what it looks like driving, for 5 days for Uber. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention on this video was the last video I made. I said I gave kind of a tip of doing rides from the airport here in Portland, and I said there's a waiting area. I was talking about a waiting area that's kind of by the airport here in Portland, and I didn't know the exact name of the roads that you use to get to that. I've found those out, and it is off of 82nd and Northeast Cargo Road. So if you're driving in the Portland area out by the airport, there is a waiting area. If you don't know about it, it's off of Northeast 82nd and Northeast Cargo Road. So basically, if you were leaving the airport coming back towards I-205, you would see 82nd. You would take a right onto 82nd, go down to the light, and take a right on Northeast Cargo Road. And there's a gas station there, there's a Dutch Brothers there, and then there's like a parking area you can wait. I think there's a hotel there too. So yeah, there's some businesses in there. They're not usually open when I'm working. The gas station is, but none of the other businesses are open because I work late. But if you work during the day or morning, those businesses are probably open. You can stop in there, get some coffee, chill out, relax, maybe use a restroom. But that is on Northeast 82nd and Northeast Cargo Road. So is where that waiting area is. So for anyone that doesn't know about that, like I said, I just found out about it maybe a month ago. I'd always see, go to the waiting area on my app, but I never knew where it was until I just drove down there randomly. I think I had to use a restroom, and so I was trying to find somewhere to use a restroom, and I found that. So a little tip for everyone that's driving in Portland, if you don't already know, there you go. There's a waiting area not too far from the airport here in PDX. And yeah, you can go there and wait, and if there's like a surge at the airport, it'll put you in a queue to get rides. So it's kind of a cool deal if you want to get some pretty decent money rides. Usually airport's a pretty good spot. So it's a little Druber tip for you. Like I said, tonight's video is probably not going to be too long. I already explained how much I made, and so far my week has been pretty good. Like I said, I'm hitting my $25 an hour mark, and I'm probably pretty close to the $1 a mile mark. I'm just basing that off of what I'm remembering, how much I drove and how much I made. So anyways, hopefully everyone is getting some advice from these videos, and it's maybe helping them out and making decisions on where they should drive or what they could do to maybe improve their rides, and some just basic tips for maybe a little bit smoother operation of your own Uber experience. So like I said, hopefully everyone's doing well out there. Got an update on the USCIS and my K1 visa. We got approved, so I'm super excited about that. I'll probably be doing more stuff to get a little bit more ready for my fiance to come here and me to go to Kenya to help get her here. So anyways, if anyone's got more questions they'd like to ask about anything Uber, driving for Uber, some tips about driving for Uber, maybe share stories of crazy rides or cool people that they've met during Uber rides, I'd like to hear about it. And yeah, if you want to hear any crazy stories of mine that I've experienced driving for Uber with riders or cool people that I've met along the way, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, if you want to get a notification when I make a video, I'm trying to make them at least once a day. I'm trying to post one, just try to see where this goes. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever posted to YouTube, and so I'm pretty new at posting videos, and so I'm just trying to grow my page or my channel. And yeah, hopefully we can share stories and share experiences, and you can help me out and I can help you out. So to everyone out there watching, I just want to say peace and just positive vibes and energy, and much love to everyone.